Hey everybody, it is Tuesday and it's 2 o'clock, so that means it's time for Top 5 Tuesday. I'm your host from Crate Insider, Kate Dillon, and today I love to kick things off with what we're going to give away. So the first thing we're giving away is from my friends at Pro Fabrication Headers and Exhaust. Profab. We just call them Profab. But my Profab hat here, and all you need to do to get a chance to win the hat is to just drop in a comment. You can say hi, you can leave an emoji, and then we will do a random number drawing giveaway at the end. And then if you know what my sign said last week, then feel free to drop that in as a comment. And in a separate drawing, we'll be doing a drawing for one of my Crate Insider sling grips. And the sling grip is used on the back of your phone and just sticks right on there, and then it's just a little elastic band to make it easier to hold onto your phone. So sling grips, if you know what my sign said. And clearly I am like out of ideas as far as what to even put on the sign. Oh, there we go. I'm just trying to see if I even have a picture. Facebook loves to change things for me and change how things show up, so it's a little frustrating sometimes. But anyway, we're here. All right, and I'm gonna say hi to some folks. I see Brandon's here, and Jim, and Lucas, and Mike, and Carl, and Andy. Thank you all for being here, and Brian. Thank you all for being here. So let's just go ahead and jump right to it. I don't have like an extensive, like long tutorial or anything planned. We're just gonna talk about the top 5 products of the week. And in the number 5 spot, I'll tell you, I am so excited about this because one of my favorite products that I sell is my Burrow Max pit bikes. And what happened, my story on how I ended up being a pit bike dealer, because who knew that Crate Insider we would sell little mini motorcycles. But I was at ZMAX Dragway last year at the drag races and walking around, came across Burrow Max's tent, and I absolutely just loved the little mini pit bikes, and so I bought one for myself. And then as we talked a little bit more, I ended up talking to them about being a dealer later on. And this year, coming into this year, and of course with all that's gone on in 2020, just leaving that there, it has been really difficult to get pit bikes. And so I'm really excited that I have both the 750 and the 350 in stock now. I've been literally waiting for these since like March, and it's been so difficult. It was going to be May, then it was going to be June, and finally we're in July now. And the 350, that's the bike that I ride, and it's they're all the same size. I mean, as far as when you look at them, they're tiny and I look ridiculous, but I don't care because it's a lot of fun. The 750, it really takes off and can kind of come out from underneath you. It's got a lot more power. But the 350 is just steadier, and it'll pick up more speed over time. It just doesn't have the takeoff, so that's why I like the 350. Yeah, so they come in black and the little mini pit bikes. So that looks like that there we go. So there's the little mini pit bike. Got them back in stock now, and I have a feeling that they're gonna sell out really, really quick, but they are in the number 5 spot. And specifically, so we got the 750s back in stock, already sold some of them, and they run $699.95 plus whatever freight is on that. So the Burrow Max pit bike in the number 5 spot. In the number 4 spot this week is from our friends at Race Fan. So the Race Fan, of course, we're getting into these hotter temperatures and people looking for cooling solutions. And so the Race Fan is a great solution for that. And you can buy it as a 2-blade, a 3-blade, a 4-blade. I mean, we just ship it to you with the hub and however many blades and hardware that you need, because it's really easy to put together. You can see that I just don't have the bolts in here, and right now I've got it configured as a 4-blade fan. And then with what's nice is these are interchangeable blades though, so you can take them off, add more, whatever you want to do there. And regardless of the size, we carry it in a 15-inch, a 17-inch, or a 19-inch. And like the 4-blade version here, it runs $265, and it wouldn't matter if you're doing the 15, 17, or 19-inch. This happens to be the 19-inch, and it's in the number 4 spot for being the most popular item this week. All right, next up, in the number 3 spot, kind of like going back to our friends at Profab Headers over here, we do have these in stock, by the way, and that is, oh, I just had the picture up on my screen, and because I wasn't going to drag a big pile of headers into my office today, so I'm going to be lazy and just show you the picture on my phone. So we have our stainless steel dirt late model headers from ProFab. Now we have them in two configurations. One configuration is just like your standard installation of headers, and the other configuration would be for the Rocket XR1s, and you can, if you want to go with the inside the frame rail style, then we've got that as a second style. And we do carry both of those items in stock, and they're ready to ship out, and that's in the number 3 spot this week, and they run $18.48 for that whole set. So that set includes the headers, it's got the collectors, the mufflers, it's the whole deal there. So $18.48 for that set. All right, next up, in the number 2 spot this week, and we just haven't talked about HVH recently here, or not super recently, but a big question we get is what carb spacer do we recommend for 602s? And this right here is the carb spacer that we recommend. And this is the high velocity heads. It's the ST4150-2AL, but we call it it's meant for a dual plane intake manifold. You can see it's got the two oval shaped openings, and that's what we recommend for that 602 because it's a dual plane intake manifold. Now here is a little trick, or just a little tech tip, I guess, we do get the question a lot, like, okay, well, which one, which configuration do you use? I mean, how do you tell what's right side up and what's not right side up? And what's pretty cool here is that HVH, they have taken it upon themselves to put right here on, they etch it right onto the carb spacer. It says carb side right there. So you know that that's the carb side. But it's weird because normally they tell me the stickers. So it's strange that they put the stickers on upside down in this one. Because normally it's just like however the stickers read is the correct way. So, oh wait, that is the right way. I'm sorry. I've had a little bit of a headache today, and I'm just going a little bit odd. But yeah, that's the other way to look at it, which way the stickers go. Yeah, because the carb would be on top of this. Wow, I went blonde for a moment there. I apologize for y'all. Oh, and this carb spacer runs a 134 is what this carb spacer runs. Wow, that we're already at the top spot. This is going to be a really short show today, I guess. I didn't mean for it to be this short. And I do have Alex's help in the office today. He's going to help me out with a couple of the drawings there. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in here. Alan says hello and thanks for the hat, so I'm glad you got that. And Tim says hello. Mikey's here. Bill. Carl's here. And a couple of you guys know what my sign said last week. Oh, Brandon says you need to post a video of you riding. I have one actually on my personal channel, my personal YouTube channel. And it's called like shopping for a pit bike, and there is pictures and video of me riding my pit bike because I love my pit bike and it's just too much fun. So yeah, might have to you can just go to my website, even CrateInsider.com, and the article is called Shopping for a Pit Bike. And okay, great. So with that, we're going to go to our top product of the week, and then we'll start giving away our stuff here. So in our top spot this week is our XL1 engine treatment from Daytona 1. Of course, we worked heavily with Daytona 1 here recently with our promotions, doing the D1 challenge and everything. And the XL1 engine treatment, not only is it popular, but it works really well for both race cars and for passenger cars or towing vehicles. Used as an oil additive, it will increase horsepower, free up more horsepower in a racing application, or help out with your gas mileage in a regular passenger car situation. And for the 16-ounce container, this would treat, for an oil change for your race car, this amount would treat, one oil change, and it runs $24.95. All right, so we have the winners here for our giveaway, and so for our hat, we have a new winner here, so Tyler Wheelborg. So Tyler, if you would, please send Crate Insider a private message with your address and we'll get this sent out to you. And for my sign, the Cole Elkins. So Cole knew what my sign said last week, so we will be sending you a sling grip. So I want to thank all of you for being here. Thank you for being part of Crate Insider, and I will look forward to seeing you. Of course, we do a couple shows here. I'll be back on Sunday with Steve Hendren from Hendren Racing engines. Otherwise, I will be back here next Tuesday at 2 o'clock for Top 5 Tuesday. Have a great week.